Hello, beautiful community. How are you today? I am just checking that we are all good before I start yarning. Okay, I think we are good. What a whirlwind today has been. I feel like technology has ruined my soul a little bit today. So I hope everybody is well. It's crazy, wintry, horribly cold in Parkerville in Perth today. So I am rugged up. How are you on this beautiful day? Let me know if you are watching the replay. Let me know how you are. Tag me in the comments so I get the comment. I wanted to come on here today and talk to you about pricing strategy because I've been in a few of the Facebook groups and a few of my clients have actually been asking me and speaking to me, asking questions around pricing strategy and how much they should charge. So this might come as a shock to you, but I'm so I cannot express this enough. You should not be pricing your pricing off of your community. So you should not be looking to others to determine how much you should be charging yourself, because there are so many factors that come into your pricing strategy, and it should not include other people's businesses, because you have no clue if that person has even priced their services accordingly, or even analyzing their business expenses, or even projected any profit margins. So I'm so passionate about this because the pricing that you actually set for yourself determines your worth. So if you are pricing yourself off of your community, then you haven't even assessed how much your business actually needs. Like, you haven't looked into your business expenses, you haven't looked into your profit margins, you haven't even probably considered how much of an annual wage that you actually want to create for yourself and for your family based on the days and everything that you work within your business, right? So there are 3 things that I wanted to bring to your awareness when you are considering your pricing strategy for your bridal business. The first one is reverse engineering your pricing goals. So you want to reverse engineer how much money you want to make within your business on an annual basis, right? So you want to then divide, so say you want to make $80,000 a year, like cash in hand. So then you need to think $80,000 divided by, so then adding the tax margin on top of that, and then you want to divide that by how many days you want to work. So we need to consider, we want to make $80,000. Then we need to think about and get clear on our business expenses. So we need to know, first of all, what business expenses we have and how much on a monthly basis is outgoing and how much on a yearly basis is outgoing, because then we need to reverse engineer our $80,000 and our 40 grand of business expenses, and instantly we know at a bare minimum we need to make $120,000, right, per annum. So then what we need to look at is basically what the tax rate is on that, our GST rate is on that, and then we need to add that into the pricing strategy as well. So the first step is getting clear on how much you want to make on an annual basis, how many days and hours you want to work, and that's how we reverse engineer that. The second step is getting clear on your business expenses, so how much outgoings you have on a weekly, monthly, and annual basis. And then we want to also identify our GST and our PAYG. So we need to include that into our business order as well. So then once we've identified our annual salary, how much GST and PAYG income tax we need to pay, and then we need to get clear on our business expenses, we then need to identify our pricing, like our profit. So when we want to basically project a profit margin into that as well. Then we want to create a 24-month pricing strategy. So this is where you are already projecting an increase in your prices before that wedding season occurs. Because we work so far in advance and we book our clients so far in advance, whenever you put a pricing increase, say you just wake up today and you're like, fuck, I need to add more, like I'm just not making any money. Well, today's already too late. You're already 12 months too late, because when we book in our clients today, that bride is more than likely not going to get that income. You're not going to get that income until a year in advance. This is why I make it crystal freaking clear with all of my clients in expansion and in my mentoring that you need to have a 24-month pricing strategy in place at all times, and then you review it on an annual basis. So let me just check the comments and see if anybody's jumping on. Nobody's there. Okay, cool. So if you are watching the replay, which I'm assuming you will because nobody has jumped on here so far, let me know in the replay how you feel about your annual salary. Do you feel like, have you identified how much you want to make, and are you making that? Have you identified your business expenses and how much you need to set aside, and how much is your outgoings on a monthly and yearly basis? And have you got a 24-month pricing strategy in place? So these are the 3 things that I highly recommend that you look into within your business, because this is literally the foundation. So if we go back to the bridal business model within Expansion, you'll know from my previous conversations that this is the masculine energy that we're bringing to the business to support the feminine energy, right? So this is so important, guys. I cannot stress this enough. It's literally the foundations of business. So please, if you would like any more information, or if you want to get to have a chat, we can definitely dive deeper into that. I do offer private mentoring calls. So I do have only limited 2 spots available for my one-on-one mentoring. However, there is still 2 spots available in Expansion for 40% off. So if this is something that really pulls on your heartstrings and it's something that you struggle with in your own business, please, I invite you to come along to a 20-minute call, and we can definitely connect and talk more about where you are now, where you want to be, like what your highest vision is for your business, and how we can create a business that supports you and your family, as well as your biggest, most incredible vision that you have for your business. So, let me just check the comments here. Oh, pricing increases. Yes, Jasmine, that is definitely what we'll be diving deep into Expansion with you. That's literally one of the biggest modules that we have. It's like the first module that we start off with within Expansion. So Expansion isn't just about an automation system. It's literally not even just about CRM, right? So the CRM is just one little portion of Expansion. And so what I have created within Expansion is we go through the foundations module. So that's the finances. We get clear on where you are now, what your money goals are, what your highest vision is for you, your family, and your business. We get clear on your where you're pricing yourself now. We do a business audit. So we get to identify your actual business expenses, including your wages, so basically your annual salary that we've reverse engineered and how much you want to achieve out of that. We also get clear on my mind's gone blank. No, a crow just flew past and it distracted me. We get clear on your business expenses. We get clear on your profit that you want to create, and then we project that, and then we also include into that the annual salary that you want to make. So when we talk about pricing, hello lovely, how are you? When we talk about pricing, we are never, can you see here that this is not just talking about your competitors or your community. We are not talking about pricing yourself off of your community. It is such such an in-depth journey when you are pricing your services. You do not price it off of your community. You price it off of your business, what your family needs, and what your business needs to create a profit for your future. Okay, so this is one absolute ultimate foundation of the Expansion program. Oh, lovely to see you too. How did you go with your purchases for Wave Society? I hope you went well. So with Expansion, we also dive deep into the opulence branding. So this is how we get clear on your vision, your goals, and everything like that within your business. Again, the foundations of your business. And then we go into your sales experience and your client experience, which is absolutely one of my most favorite things to talk about within a bridal business. And then we get clear on your marketing strategies and everything like that to support the growth of your business with your beautiful newfound sales and client experiences, right? So Expansion does not just include a CRM. It is literally the CRM portion of it is like 20%. When we think about the Expansion as an entirety, we know that it literally encompasses so many areas of business, and it is basically created to be the foundations of the masculine and the feminine energy within your business. Oh, I have no doubt you will. Now that you've got the tools, I have no doubt that you will create epic hair, and I can't wait to see those results, lovely lady. So let me know in the comments for everyone who's live and catching the replay. What is your biggest takeaway about this with the pricing strategy? And do you have these strategies in place with your business, or are you currently pricing your services off of your community? So have you the only way have you created your services and your pricing guide by just going out to the community and seeing what everybody else is charging? Or have you identified your annual salary, your business expenses, your profit margin, and then have you created a 24-month pricing strategy? So I would absolutely love to know how you are going with your pricing strategy. And if you have any questions, let me know in the comments. If you would like to book in for a 20-minute connection call, I will also leave that link below in the comments. But yes, pricing strategy is absolutely a non-negotiable within your business, and it is 100% necessary. So thank you for joining me here to live today. I'm going to head off. I will leave the links in the comments below, and I will talk with you soon. Bye-bye.